Hey, what's up, guys? So, as promised in the last video, I'm going to show you guys what I got at the NARBC show today. And then in coming videos, I will show you guys what I got at the NARBC show today. This is basically just going to be focused on what I got. I'm not going to focus a whole lot or spend a whole lot of time on one particular animal because I have so many. I'm basically just going to reveal to you guys what I got, and then slowly we'll start to reveal them. I've got a whole lot of things in the works going on right now. I have still got uh, rehouses from some of my collection. I've also got an enclosure build now going on because I found what I was looking for at the show for an enclosure that I'm ready to make. So I will be doing that very soon, and that will be a rehouse. Out of all of these guys, let's see. This guy here, this guy here, this guy here will all stay in the enclosures they're in. This one, and these four are going in different enclosures. And like I said, just a little bit at a time, I will put this content out for you. But what I want to do right now is just kind of show you guys like what I got, maybe talk about, excuse me, the show as I go along. So, like I said, I went to a local shop earlier to get some feeder roaches because as I was feeding last night, I realized that my roach count was awful low. So I was pretty impressed with this shop when I went in there the day before and bought the Brachypelma amelia, with how helpful and knowledgeable the people are there. They're all quite young, so you know they are pretty knowledgeable and pretty sharp about stuff. So I went in there to get some roaches earlier. I almost bought a GBB in there, but I didn't. And then on the way home, I was thinking where I could go next because I was kind of anticipating maybe buying something at that shop. So I just kind of felt empty. And then I was going home, and all of a sudden I realized, wait a minute, the big show is this weekend, probably 20 minutes away from where I was. So off I went. I made it to the show, walked around for a while, and of course you've really got to look for the inverts at a reptile show. But you make several rounds and you start to figure out where the tables are, and then you start checking stuff out. And one of the first tables that I came to was Tie Dye Exotics. He does not have a website, but he does have a email, and I've got a business card of his. I will probably reveal that in another video. There we go. That was the first decision that I made. I came upon this guy. He was actually the first guy with invertebrates that I found, and I saw these guys along with two other species of assassin bugs, and I thought, no freaking way, because I have been looking for these guys forever. You try to find them online, and everybody is out of stock. It's a 5 count. You can see there's some red runners in there. And then there is the other two, the little small red one down there in the bottom. So that was the first purchase of the day, was my Horrid King Assassin Bug, or as the Dark Den calls them, Spiny Assassin guys, the Citala horrida. And at the same table, I also found a true spider that he had several of them, and I saw this true spider. I actually saw a picture of it, and I thought, wow, that thing is gorgeous. Now, we're not going to get to see the adult version of this spider, really, and we can't really see much right there because of the moisture on the lid. And I really don't want to open this because this is one of those species of spider that is fast. And if it gets out, buddy, the chase would be on. So I'm just going to try to show you a little bit of a look through the cup for just a second, and then I will reveal to you guys what it is, and then you can look it up and get pictures of it and decide for yourself how gorgeous this thing is. I've been interested in wandering spiders for a while, And this was the first table, like I said, that I came along that had invertebrates, and he had 4 different species of wandering spider, along with the assassin bugs, some teas, some scorpions, a few centipedes, some mantis, and those were the 2 purchases that I got from him. And then I walked around for quite a while. I bought an enclosure that started to get heavy to carry around, along with carrying these 2 guys around in my hand all day. So I took those out to the car, and I came back, and I go to wandering around, and I thought I had been everywhere in the show, which just goes to show, when you go to one of these shows, you think you may have been everywhere, but just keep walking around, because eventually you're going to see something that you didn't see. And I went down a particular aisleway or whatever, and I found some friends of mine, I guess you could say, some sellers, that I have bought quite a few teas from, and I have mentioned them quite a bit in my videos. Nature's Exquisite Creatures, from probably a couple 100 miles down the road from where the show was. I had been walking around all day and had not seen them, and then all of a sudden, bam, there they were. So, of course, I came upon their table. Nature's Exquisite Creatures always has awesome creatures, and I found 2 animals that I wanted there. And both of these are non-tarantula as well. This one, I don't think we're going to get to see very well. I'll try to get some more video of it later on, maybe on macro lens. It's down there on the bottom of that leaf, if I can get this thing to focus and hold it still long enough and maybe get a light on it. You can see it right down there on the bottom of that leaf. And of course you can tell it is a baby. It's very small. But this is another very gorgeous, very fascinating animal. Very cool animal. This here is, I have no idea how to pronounce the scientific name on this, so I'm just going to show you the label. This is the red fang wandering spider. I don't have balls big enough for the deadly wandering spiders. Nature's Exquisite Creatures actually had Brazilian wandering spiders there that were labeled ask before touching, and I was just like, no. But this one, yeah. Plus, they had a card out with a a photo of this one. You got to go look it up. Gorgeous species. So another one I'm really excited about. And then I've got one more non-tarantula new edition, and this one is another one that I got from Nature's Exquisite Creatures. And you may kind of recognize this animal as far as like what it is, but I don't know if you've ever seen this species. At least I hadn't, and that's why I bought it. That is right, guys. This is a tailless whip scorpion, which hopefully I anticipate getting some kick-ass feeding videos with this thing. But this one, the reason I picked it up, I saw tailless whip scorpions at all of the other invert tables basically all day long, but this was the only one of this species that I saw. So I thought it pretty fascinating. Plus, I kind of like the markings on the abdomen. I don't know if you noticed there. It's kind of got some orangish markings on the abdomen that aren't characteristic of the other tailless whip scorpions that I had seen. So that is all of the non-tarantula pickups that I made today. The Central American tailless whip scorpion, the tiger wandering spider, the Citala horrida assassin bugs, and the red fang wandering spider. There we go. That's all of my non-tarantula purchases today. That covered about half of what we got, so the next video was going to cover the other half. So I want to thank you for watching this video. Of course, give me a thumbs up and a comment. Subscribe if you haven't done that. Share this video with your friends. Thank you for your support, guys, and as always, take care of yourselves and each other and your critters. Have a great day or a great night wherever you are. God bless.